Hey guys, Jessica Ruffin and NBC Sports, Steve Letarte here from NASCAR Fantasy Fastlane. Looking at Martinsville this weekend, Steve, it's a tricky racetrack. You know that from your crew chief years, so who are you looking at avoiding this weekend?
Well, surprisingly, it's going to be two Stewart-Haas racing drivers. The problem is when you have half of the playoff lineup, you can't love all of them. And while I think Kevin Harvick and Clint Boyer could perhaps go to victory lane, I look at the other two drivers of Aric Almirola and Kurt Busch as my two avoids this weekend headed to Martinsville. Aric Almirola is just basically numbers. He has not had a top 10 in the last 8 Martinsville races. And when you look at 19 starts and only 3 top 10s, average finish outside the top 20, that's not going to work for a fantasy lineup.
We have Kurt Busch on here, and I know his numbers at Martinsville haven't been great, but he has won at Martinsville in 2014. Does that not play into consideration at all?
Well, he has won at Martinsville, and he did win at Bristol this year, the other half mile on the racetrack, but Bristol and Martinsville are nothing alike. And when you really look at Kurt's numbers, 1 top 10 in the last 25 Martinsville races. That is that win back in 2014. Plus, he's been off the lead lap in 13 of the last 22 races. So while you think Kurt Busch should run good at the short track, Martinsville and Kurt Busch just do not seem to get along. And to tune in, 2:30 p.m. NBCSN this Sunday, myself and Rick Allen in one booth. We put our drivers over in the other booth. It's going to be a great afternoon of racing.